Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We are here with the miniature suites, and let's see. Whoa, that's Emet-Selch. Let's see. A party soon divided. That's something. And I have a little wind-up Emmerich, since, you know, he's my official lover now. I don't know if you noticed. Nah, but I thought it would be kind of funny, especially since I also wear blue. But yeah, good morning to you, miss. I do hope you are well rested. The Exarch and your companions are presently gathered in the Ocular. He asks that you convene with the... Damn, that's so cute when he puts the sword up. He asks that you convene with them at your earliest convenience. Oh my god, that is so cute! Adorable. Okay, let's go see the Exarch. Alrighty, we are at the Ocular. Let's see what's happening. What's going on? It smells serious.
Ah, there you are. You're just in time to welcome our guest.
Guest? Is Emmet visiting now? Oh, damn.
Please. Did I not explicitly tell you that we would be meeting again soon?
He did say that.
Lest you forget, I made you a promise. I have no intention of meddling with your mission. I come only to observe. Your Exarch friend in particular has piqued my curiosity. Summoning you all like that. Most impressive.
You honestly expect us to believe you've come only to observe? Or that you might deign to lift a finger to aid our cause if called upon? Even if there were a sliver of truth in your words, I would never accept your help. Not in my darkest hour. Not after all the suffering your kind has wrought.
So petty. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. Wage your war against the Sin Eaters, put each and every Light Warden to the sword. Prove yourselves heroes, brave and true, and I will be glad to embrace you as allies. Allies worthy of bearing the burden of truth.
Ooh. I mean, I wouldn't mind the truth. He's got some cool eyes, not gonna lie. I love those.
Surely such a partnership would be preferable to yet another round of fisticuffs. And thus did the olive branch wither and die. Pity. Well, let no man say I did not try, futile as it was. Though I suspect you will seek me out when you grow tired of making the same mistakes. Difficult decisions lie ahead of you. Decisions best made with the benefit of knowledge to which only the eternal are privy. For now, I shall resume my shadowy vigil. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it's worth watching, would you?
That was quite the exit.
What was that all about?
Good question, Alice.
A vain attempt to make us doubt our chosen course, most like. As if we'd believe a word that passed his lips. Unless you think there is some truth in what he says.
Colonel, perhaps, not one Jordan. I don't know. But if he crosses us, I'll make him wish he hadn't. I mean, that's the thing. In every lie, there's a little bit of truth, right? So, I don't know. And I wouldn't trust him.
If he simply meant to lead us astray,
doesn't hurt.
he could have done so without revealing himself. At least, not in the manner he did. It goes without saying that an alliance with the Ascians is out of the question. But since we have no way of knowing where they might be hiding, it seems only logical to press on with our mission, even if our enemy seems content for it to succeed.
Then let us discuss the Sin Eaters. I would begin by thanking you all for your efforts thus far. In striking down the Light Wardens of Lakeland and Ilmeg, you have accomplished more in your short time here than all of our forces managed in the last century.
That may be, but the Wardens of Calusia, Armarang, and Rak'tika remain.
Indeed, and their precise whereabouts are as yet unknown. Which is why I propose we divide our forces and conduct a systematic survey of each region. Once we have found our quarry, we may then determine how best to proceed.
I'll take Armarang in that case. I know the lie of the land well enough.
If there are no objections, I will make for Calusia. I have connections there both in and around Yulmore that may prove useful.
Then I would ask that you journey to Rak'tika.
What about the rest?
There you will find Y'shtola. With her assistance, I doubt the Warden will evade your grasp for long.
Is Y'shtola the conjurer you and Urianger used to talk about?
Oh, the whole rest is going to Rak'tika.
That's right. Though we haven't spoken much since she left for the forest.
I fear I may be to blame for that. I had every intention of relaying the news of your arrival, but she is disinclined to speak with me.
What?
You have visited her, have you not? Might I trouble you to...
'Twould be no trouble.
My thanks. While you are all out in the field, I shall be here attending to business. I had somewhat fancifully contemplated joining the search myself, but other matters demand my attention.
What's that?
A missive from Lord Vorthry. He invites me to join him in Yulmore to discuss the recent conflict at Lida Luran.
Sounds dangerous.
And? Did he even bother to offer any bait? It's obviously a trap.
I should be surprised if it were not. Nevertheless, I must seize this opportunity to speak with him, even if only a few words are exchanged. Though my power will be much diminished so far from the tower, it is a risk I am willing to take. Master Alphino, might I impose upon you to accompany me to Yulmore prior to beginning your reconnaissance?
Of course.
Yo, that seems dangerous as hell.
Then let us make ready. Safe travels to you all.
I stick with my opinion that Vorthry is probably a primal or something. That's why everyone thinks he's a freaking god. So I should be there. By the way, before you leave, I will make a request of you. There's a church, or rather the ruins of a church at Fort Job. Might I ask that you go there before seeking out Y'shtola? It was a place where people once gathered to worship the light, alas it has long since fallen into disuse. Yet within that hall there remains a tablet whose writings, I believe, may prove of use to Y'shtola. At the very least, such a relic would make a suitable gift for your reunion. Nice. I most consider a proposal very well. If we depart to Rak'tika, we shall journey on to Fort Job that we might secure this relic. Let's go. Alrighty, we're in Fort Job. Let's see. Here amidst these ruins we will find the Church of the First Light, and within that hallowed hall the tablet we seek. Time is of the essence, my friend. Let us be quick. Let's go. A little faith. Oh. At the height of Lakeland's prosperity, these sites served not as man's final bastion, but as testament to his ingenuity and architectural prowess. Can't stop looking at little Imric holding his sword up, it's so cute. Okay, that's better. The Church of the First Light was responsible for many such marvels, building majestic chapels in every corner of the realm. Unless the flood with its inexorable tides would drown nigh everyone and did all but put an end to the religion as a whole. For the future... I just see a little sword sticking out. Man, it's so cute, I can't. Okay. For the creatures which then did rise from that fulgent deluge were seen as agents of divine punishment, sent to devour sin and sinner both, whence came the name of Sin Eater. The people were lost, seemingly forsaken by their god. Yet, where there is light, there have ever been shade, and 'twas in the dark they sought solace. The most devout of these worshippers of shadow did then migrate to the Rak'tika Greatwood, but that is a tale for another time. For now, let us find what remaineth of the chapel here. Okay, let's go. Chris, I had to go underground. Aye, this is indeed the church we seek. It's surprisingly intact. What little is left of the churches I've seen until now has always borne the scars of decades of disuse. Its subterranean construction have done much to protect the hall from the ravages of time, yet the reason for its remarkable preservation may be deduced from its decoration. Okay. As faith in the light did wane, so rose a reverence for the dark. And its followers did want for places of worship. To be plain, the standards which to adorn these walls belong not to those who built them, but to worshippers of the dark, the night's blessed. Okay. Who subsequently migrated to Rak'tika, yes? Indeed, it was beneath the shaded boughs of the Rak'tika Greatwood that they finally found sanctuary. Often many times did Yulmor make spurious overtures of friendship unto them, but they are no fools. The Exarch knoweth full well that Y'shtola in her seclusion doth labor to learn all she may of the blessed and their past. That's why he sent us here, I now see. The tablet of which he spoke no doubt provideth a glimpse into the history that she so yearneth to comprehend. Well then, we better hurry up and find it. Like, I love Urianger, like, you know, he's amazing, but goddamn, learn how to speak, like, you know, today. But yeah, let's, well, I actually just have to stand here. Search your surroundings on the tablet, you may move the camera as well as zoom in. Oh my god, I actually just have to zoom in. Hello. Can I inspect him? Where the tablet, a fragment of holy scripture, it will most assuredly rest here on the Salvator. Yet this would, I presume, also have been where the blessed placed the font of seeing used in the practice of their faith. Whither then would they have set the tablet? Good question, but you look pretty good, my friend. I mean, Vankard won't know anything either. Vivian either. Do I actually have to inspect them? I can barely see my hand in front of my face. If only that torch were a little closer. Maybe get it closer? Can anyone tell me what this infernal tablet even looks like? I don't know. What am I even looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for. Ah. Okay, let me search. Well, there it is, just under the table. Nice, nice. You've located the time-worn tablet. Nice. Thankfully, I'm so not blind in dark surroundings. Most people watching this video are probably like, well, it's there, how are you so blind? Within the altar, thou sayest. Yes, just look on the other side, and then you literally have it. Damn, we're rushing through those quests. Not escape of thine eye, it would seem. This is indeed the tablet we seek. Curious, these engravings predate the Knights Blessed. If I'm not mistaken, they are written in the script of the ancient empire of Ronka, whose capital once stood in the midst of what is now Rak'tika. My Ronka sounds kind of familiar. It will be no small matter to decipher them. A fine gift for our seeker of truth, displaying the Exarch understand of Y'shtola only too well. But come, let us quit this place and make ready for our journey into the woods. Let's go into the woods. Ere we depart, there is a custom of the Knights Blessed which I feel compelled to elucidate. As one might expect, they deem light to be abhorrent, and everything it touches befouled. Thus do they take the utmost pains to protect all they can from its taint, including their very names. To speak plain, it is the belief of the Blessed that one's own name must never be uttered in the light of the everlasting day. Yet this commandment precludeth not the use of another's. Thus do parents protect their children, and in rare cases masters their disciples. So it is that Y'shtola have taken the name of Master Matoya. Lest we offend them, I bid you speak not her true name in the Blessed's presence. With that in mind, let us speak with the guard who keepeth vigil at the Greatwood's border. Let's go. Alrighty, we are here, let's see. Well, my traveler, what business brings you here? I need to go to the wood. Yes, of course, right this way. Thank you!
No matter how far he goes, man cannot resist looking back on the path he has walked. The untold stories and secrets of the past can be more alluring than the promise of tomorrow.
Ooh.
So he braves the forests of Rak'tika in search of mystery and wonder.
Love the music.
Of Ronka, to which all seekers of hidden truths are inevitably drawn.
Rak'tika Greatwood. Yay!
We have arrived.
We have indeed.
Vast though these woods may be, they are, by and large, uninhabitable. Not so the swamps of Cydia, however, whose sparse foliage permitted man a foothold.
Emmet is back.
No lands must remain beyond our grasp. Go forth, conquer, rule! Forgive me. A sudden pang of nostalgia for those halcyon days. Exploring virgin territories, subjugating primitive peoples, all for the glory of Garlemald.
If you've brought your ivory standard, I'll be happy to tell you where to stick it.
Can we not simply take a moment to enjoy the view together? Or would you rather I spied on you from the shadows? Much more of this, and I may very well begin to regret my show of good faith.
If you really want to stay, then help us fight.
No. I think not. I am an observer, nothing more.
Okay, I can see why people like him. He's hilarious, man.
Even shielded by the shadows of these boughs, I feel the light's presence most keenly. To accompany you is taxing enough. To fight is out of the question.
I will suffer your company if I must, but not your commentary.
So he's just chilling with us now. Listen now, do you expect me to regale you with friendly banter? Oh, very well, I will humor you this once. You may consider it my latest act of good faith. Come on then, what do you wish to know? I choose this form here in the first. Actually, never mind. Well, what a curious question. Mortal flesh is but the vessel into which we Asians pour the elixir of our souls, molding it as fits the occasion or not if we so choose. Be it for a year or a millennium, I prefer to retain the same form until my duty is done. So after arriving here in the first, I fashioned some hapless body into the man you see before you. Though as your friend over there can attest, there are those of us who forego such alterations. He was ever the rash one, La Habrea, jumping from vessel to vessel, never heeding the toll it took on him. Okay. This pain our Asian counterpart meaneth to follow wheresoever we lead, where it otherwise he would not suffer the overabundance of light in these woods. Verily, it pervadeth every corner, and so long as the light warden remaineth, the sin-eaters shall be free to prey upon these lands without surcease? I don't know. If not is done, this but a matter of time before the blessed succumb. 2 years past, a swarm of sin-eaters did lay waste into... Stop it, man! Oh, freaking Emmerich, I can't. Okay, 2 years past, a swarm of sin-eaters did lay waste unto their largest settlement, killing a great many of their priests in so doing. And though some few did survive, they knew not how to go on. Wayward souls in want of a guiding hand. For mercy, Y'shtola have provided that which they sorely needed. They have since endeavored to restore their home, and thither shall we bend our steps to Fort Gone. Okay, let's go. Alrighty, we are here at the first location. Then the music slaps, man. So good.
I see little sign of recent activity, nor hath any meaningful progress been made with the reconstruction. Mayhap Y'shtola sought shelter elsewhere. Come, let us quit this place.
Now! Surround them!
Whoa. What do we do, man?
These Sin-Eaters, they're not like the others.
There's a reason for that. Lower your weapons, please. We mean you no harm.
How is it they can speak?
It's a Sin-Eater trick. They mean to kill us all.
Why would they think we're sin-eaters? Please, we're not sin-eaters. Kupo. Damn.
Perhaps they speak the truth.
Yeah, perhaps you do. I like those outfits though. Look really cool.
Oh, for the love of...
It's gonna do something
I
stupid.
had hoped that by accompanying you, we might come to understand one another. But all I have come to understand is that you have a knack for inflaming the natives. You've committed the cardinal sin of boring me. And so I retire to the shade. Good luck.
Oh, they're gonna love this if one of us just disappears in a cloud of darkness, man.
There! Did you see that one disappear?
I think I preferred La Habrea.
Enough. Runard, report.
That sounds a lot like Yashtol, I mean.
Master Matoya!
Did I actually not recognize that voice? Ooh. My girl! She looks so good.
We apprehended them as you ordered, but are you certain these are Sin Eaters?
The intense light of the ether I saw was unmistakable. If not Sin Eaters, then what?
'Tis passing queer that Y'shtola should mistake us for the enemy, is it not? Mayhap it hath been too long since last she beheld the radiance of thine ether. Master Matoya, hath time truly made strangers of us?
Nah, she's playing with us.
Nay, I recognize you, Urianger, Thancred. And this is Minfilia of the First, of whom you spoke before.
Just so. And knowing as thou must that we come in peace, might I prevail upon thee to have thy comrades lower their arms?
First explain this other presence in your company. The one I know not.
Ah, probably because I absorbed two Sin Eaters' light.
There is but one manner of creature in this world whose ether is suffused with such an abundance of light.
Yeah, the Warrior of Light.
Mine apologies, Master Matoya, but thou art mistaken. Before thee standeth our dearest comrade, the truest hero among us.
Stop it!
Though she is but recently arrived here in the First, not one but two Light Wardens have already perished by her most puissant hand.
It cannot be.
It's been too long, clearly. Nice to see you, Master Matoya. You truly fought me a Sin Eater.
Master Matoya?
Lower your weapons. Forgive us this hostile welcome. Come. I would give you a proper introduction to Rak'tika and its people.
Y'shtola! You have been busy since arriving in the First, I gather, but I would hear the tale of your travels in more suitable surroundings. With Fort Gone yet to be rebuilt, the Knights Blessed have made their home in the settlement to the northeast. I will await you at its entrance. Follow the path through yonder gate and you will find me soon enough. Let's go! Alrighty, we are here. Man, that music is so good here. There you are. I was beginning to worry. Much like the Twelves would, this forest has a way of dealing with those who stray too far from the beaten path. But I digress. Let me show you the home of the Knights Blessed. Ooh, let's go check it out. Take you guys with me. It's gonna be like... what? I don't know. Whoa! That looks pretty.
Slitherbough is the largest of the blessed settlements. They worship no gods, instead revering darkness itself. It is a curious kind of faith, but one which has granted them the strength to persevere in the wake of the flood.
Aww.
I hope you weren't expecting a grand feast by way of welcome. They are a simple people. Now, I would hear of your travels away from prying ears. Come. I see. And now you seek the Light Warden of Rak'tika. In the days after I arrived in the First, I too relied upon the Crystal Exarch for guidance. But his penchant for secrecy and the telling of half-truths soon lost him my trust. And thus did I strike out on my own. My work eventually led me here to the forest, which I've come to know like the back of my hand. I cannot say with certainty where your quarry is hiding, but I am confident I can narrow the search.
Well, go on then.
Some few thousand years ago, this forest stood at the heart of the Empire of Ronka. A great many relics of that civilization can still be found to the east in XIV. Or rather, could be found, were the area not fiercely guarded. XIV, you see, is home to a tribe of warriors whose lineage is said to date back to the time of the Empire. Any attempt to enter their territory is met with lethal force. They offer no warnings, and suffer no trespasser to escape.
Does look like Viera heals.
Needless to say, my every attempt to survey the area has been thwarted.
Mayhap the Warden hideth there, full knowing none may approach it for fear of these protectors.
As for the tablet, I find the timing of its discovery suspiciously convenient. If I did not know better, I would think someone was trying to curry favor with me. Regardless, it will take time to decipher these writings. Yet I would not be at all surprised if they somehow held the key to entering XIV unmolested. The Exarch has a nose for serendipity.
If there is aught I can do to assist thee in unraveling their secrets, thou needst only ask.
Thank you, Urianger. I may well take you up on that offer. While we set to work, might I suggest you take a tour of the city? Should you be in any doubt as to the importance of your role as the Warrior of Darkness, the people here will surely cure you of it.
I must say, Stola, while most of us have struggled to come to terms with our altered circumstances, you seem to have adapted rather well.
Lest you forget, Master Matoya and I dedicated our lives to uncovering the truth which hides at the heart of our world. Though separate, the fate of this reflection is nevertheless bound to that of our home. That I would be daunted by such an invaluable opportunity is absurd. But what of you, Thancred? Could it be that you are still struggling to come to terms with the nature of your young companion?
My struggles are none of your concern. Quite why you would speak thus and in this company, I do not know. Perhaps you left more of yourself back in the source than I assumed. If you'll excuse me.
Took that one too hard.
He understands that I'm not the same. That I'm not her.
Understands, perhaps, but does not accept. The question being whether he ever will. And whether you will, more importantly. As difficult as your circumstances may be, they are yours, not his. 'Tis you and you alone who bears ultimate responsibility for your life. But you need not make any hard choices now. Why not go and get some fresh air, clear your head?
Hey, and the level up. That sounds amazing. Alrighty, but I guess that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like if you like what you see, and obviously subscribe if you would like to see more. I try to upload every single day. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and bye bye!